Sir, what is your name?
Richard Eaton.
Richard Eaton?
Yes.
Sir, you're charged with going through a red light on Dean Street and Route 10.
Yeah.
What do you want to tell me about this?
I have no idea. After leaving the VA hospital, I don't know if they gave me a shot or something or what, but I've never had a moving violation before.
You went to the VA hospital?
That day, yeah.
Are you a veteran?
Yes. Vietnam veteran.
Let's take a look at the violation, okay?
Okay.
All right. Lisa, can we see this? Okay. What year did you serve in Vietnam?
69 to 71, yeah.
69 to 71.
69, 71.
Yeah.
Drafted right out of high school.
Where'd you go to high school?
East Providence High School.
Oh, yeah. You know, I have a real soft spot in my heart for veterans.
Yeah.
And particularly for Vietnam veterans.
Yeah.
And I don't like to talk about it, but the reason is that during the Vietnam War, I was a teacher at Hope High School.
Okay.
And I was going to law school nights. I drive to Boston at night. And I coached the wrestling team. And one of my wrestlers was the nicest kid you ever met in your life.
Yeah.
His name was Andrew Jackson.
Yeah.
Just like the former president. He was a gentleman. He was a great kid. And immediately upon graduation, he enlisted and he went to Vietnam.
Right.
4 months later, he was dead. You know, I never forgot that. And it bothered me. And it bothered me that particularly veterans coming back from Vietnam, they were not given the respect that they deserved. You know, they were mistreated. It was a terrible period in our history.
Right.
So I remember very well that war, and I'm very sensitive toward that. I'm not going to charge you for this, but I'm going to do something a little bit different, okay? I get letters every day from people, and I got a letter here from Honolulu, Hawaii, from a gentleman named Greg Abe. And he said, my father served during World War II with the 447 Combat Regimental Team, and he instilled in us to have compassion for everyone. He says, every chance I get, I always thank every veteran that I see. And he said, at times I even pay for their meals anonymously.
Yeah.
This is a gentleman in Honolulu who wants to give back to someone who served in the military. And he sent in a check for $30 made payable to the court.
Nice.
So I'm going to dismiss your case, and we're going to honor Mr. Abe, who's a teacher at Roosevelt High School in Honolulu.
Wow.
Right? He's the director of the band. So we're going to honor him by charging you $30 court costs. We're going to use Mr. Abe's check to honor him and his father's service in the court.
Thank you.
And your case is going to be dismissed.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Good luck. While everyone has and should have an enormous appreciation for the greatest generation, those men and women who fought in World War II, I believe that the same level of recognition and respect should be given to our Vietnam veterans. They served in an extremely unpopular and savage war, where 1 out of 10 of them became a casualty, and their sufferings did not end on the battlefield. When they returned home, instead of being welcomed as heroes, they were often treated with anger and hostility. Only about a third of the men and women who served in Vietnam are still alive today. If you happen to meet one of them, please thank them for their service. It's well deserved and long overdue.